Yeah, the song is a fucking banger though. Not gonna lie, it's real good. It's taking everything in my power to turn it down to talk to you guys. It's so good. Um, yeah. So doing 76 tonight because I've been talking to my friends about wanting to play Fallout 76 again and see the new content. I think a Brotherhood of Steel update dropped a little while ago, so we're gonna do that. I mean, we're not gonna do that tonight. We're gonna start a new character tonight, is what we're gonna do, because I've been wanting to start a new character and get back into it. See how it goes. I have no clue if this is gonna like melt my PC or not. I know my game didn't, or my computer didn't really like this game when I wasn't streaming it, so we'll see how it goes when I do stream. Um, but yeah, we'll get started here in just a sec. Okay, I'm gonna pause that now. Okay, let's transition over. Hopefully, everything doesn't break immediately. I'm gonna switch back. The scary thing is my entire screen goes dark and all the audio cuts out, so hopefully that was okay. Hopefully you guys can see it moving now, and it's not just gonna be 2.5 hours of me sitting here with a frozen camera and a frozen screen. Start a new character. The game is not super loud, but it should be because I turned the master volume up, so I don't know, we'll see. Well, it didn't immediately start crashing the second I started the game, so that's good. My laptop did turn a pretty bright red there for a second. So why am I? Oh, I'm missing audio. Hang on, I have an idea. I know why. Oh lord, I forgot to unmute the shit. Oh no. There we go. Oops. Dumbass.
War. War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved.
We'll see about that, Chief.
Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest.
We'll see about that, Chief.
The fighting has stopped and the fallout has settled. You must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, We
She
stand
blowing.
together, knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
The laptop fans are a blowing, but it's not super hot, so that's nice. Probably, here's my prediction. The vault will be okay. The second we step outside the vault will be a problem. But we will see. So, I'm getting okay frame rate. I'm getting like 87, 80 here. We'll see. Okay, so head sculpting. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I ain't got the patience for it. But we are going to kind of do some things here. So, first thing we want, we're going to be bald, because I'm bald, right? We're going to do a... Oh, Lord, all of these are not great. How is that a grin, bruh? Like, my laptop is unhappy. Jesus. Let's do average. I'm a pretty average guy. Let's, facial hair. And then we will do, there's like the broken razor one. Broken razor. Do outdoorsman. I can argue that one. And then eyes. Color is gonna be, hazel green. And that's us. There we go. We can do body as well. I am, slightly chonky, so that's probably fine. And then we are done. We're going to name ourselves Bandicle. Here we go. Oh, I get to take a picture. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to, can I do an expression? I'm afraid. Amused. Angry. That's accurate, actually. Do that. Pretty pissed off. Okay. First thing we do, gotta check the terminal. We play the holotape. Oh, the Snooka Tapper, actually. It's not what I wanted to do at all. How do I... Perfect. Tell you what, if I, Okay, actually, can't sit here and play Nuke and Tapper all day. Let's eject that. Okay, today's the day, everyone. We're gonna go outside. Great, perfect. We're invited to go outside. Sick. Let's rumble. Okay. Gotta come over here, get the Pip-Boy. I am predicting that this is gonna go very poorly, and if it lags to fucking back, we will hit that there BRB screen and we'll go play Dark Souls. But I want to try, because I really do legitimately enjoy 76 a lot, so... Okay, that's all looking fine. Let's open this here door. We're going to blast through this, because it's not my goal to observe the story of this game. I've already done that. So we want to go this way? Question mark? Not that way. Oh, probably, through the big open door at the back of the room. Probably advisable. Okay, alright. So we're gonna pick up some purified water and Rad-X. God, I forgot what it's like to, like, not have, stamina. We cannot take the backpack. Oh, I saw that dip to 45. Boy, you can't trick me. I'm not taking the hat. We will take the camp. Cannot pick the camp. Okay. Press equals to quick use? It should be H, my guy. What are you talking about? Okay. So we're going to find out here real quick how well this is going to go. Right. So if I step outside and that shit drops to like 20 frames a second, we're gonna play something else. But I wanted to try at least. Yes. Okay, we're gonna find out. Here's my friends. I'm in the stealth suit. You can't see my mouse. I'm in the stealth suit. My friends are not. Stealth suit is busted as hell. I'm going to do my best to not use it, even though it's probably going to be good for what I want to do for the build, so. But that's okay. We will try. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I saw 44, 57, 58. That's actually not atrocious. I'm kind of surprised. It's pretty stable. 60, 61, 58. I can deal with that. Why is there just armor? Oh, because the Brotherhood, right. Oh, shit. There's just like a shitload of power armors here. I mean, that's chill. The NPCs that are here are not here anymore. Oh, no, wait. Are they down here, maybe? Yeah, they're down here. Also, where is my UI? Did I have that turned off for a reason? Like, what in the hell? Okay, I guess it's fine. Guess we'll see. Hello, friends. No, this is a bug. Hold up. This is not supposed to be this way. Let's quit to main menu and then come back in. See if that fixes it. Character. We want to play Vatical. Play Adventure. Because, yeah, it is 100% supposed to be like a full UI. I'm pretty sure you can't just hide that. Yeah, here's a good bug that I took a picture of. It was good. My one of my friends melting in their power armor. 10 out of 10. Top tier stuff right there. So is the UI just gonna bug out for me now? Is that what we're doing? I mean, it's cool for... Okay, there we go. But say like it's cool for like gameplay purposes, but I can't see what I'm doing. Also, I leveled up. We are gonna do a machine gun build, so we're gonna want that perception. Let's go ahead and apply that. All right, perfect. What you got for me, boss?
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances.
Sure, we can go talk to him.
Oh, do be.
Sure. Isn't there... Oh, all the armor's... Oh, right, because different server. Right, okay. It is kind of choppy whenever I'm turning my head a little bit, but I shouldn't be turning that frequently, and also I shouldn't have this kind of like sweeping vista view for the most part, so that should be okay.
Whoa!
So what y'all got?
Just a friend here, not a threat. You came... I thought it was...
Yes, the door is still open.
Son of a... We gotta...
Okay,
so this...
well...
After you gave... And he said...
Okay,
last
we don't care. Tell me about the bar.
Wayward is what passes for civilization in these parts. It's got people and booze. A pretty good place to get information, too.
That lady looks like she's trying to square up with me.
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. But...
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But... those were the last of our caps.
Tough shit.
Someone has to...
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions.
Yeah.
Seems only fair I return.
I don't need anything else. Free radical. Are you guys, like, normally running around here? That's fine. Okay, so I have no weapons. I have... Apparently I did manage to pick up the hat and glasses, even though I absolutely didn't. We want to favorite the water. Favorite the stim... Actually, the stim packs should be on H. We'll favorite those. Yeah, okay. That should be good. So we've got to manage our food and water. That's really important. Up until a point where it's not important anymore. Punch this robot. It's fine. Bam. Hell yeah. We did it. Let's go, boys. We did it. So my goal is to get a gun as quickly as I possibly can. Let me also make sure like push to talk is on, and I'm not just like talking into the void at people. That would be unfortunate. Push to talk is on. We want no voice chat, because I'm not trying to hear people yell at each other. It's good. Okay. Yeah, so we want to pick up things along the way, and we also want to try to obtain a weapon as quickly as possible, because punching things with our fists is not the build we're going for here. We are going for a SMG or like assault rifle build. I want to shoot mini bullet really fast. But I don't remember where the best place to just go and pick up an SMG is. Also, that tank to 40 FPS though. But it's generally stable. So, hoping for the best. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it doesn't look like ass on the screen there.
Gotta wait a whole nother hour for that food to reach.
Oh no, it's a tick. Quickly.
Too close.
You guys
Foundation might be
guys
coming
cool up
along,
here?
but we got a lot more work to do. What the heck was that?
What the fuck is going on, dude? Like, I can take their stuff. They're not gonna get mad at me. Take their buff out. There's a bolt action pistol. It's not exactly what I want, but we'll take it. Okay, there's gas canisters, industrial cleaner, honeycomb is good to have, moonshine jug. We're basically gonna just loot everything that's not attached to the ground or the environment, because that is what we do in Fallout.
I'm sore all over.
Because it's going to be really required for us to have a lot of resources. Take their glowing meat, take their combat knife, it's to mash. Just basically take all this stuff. And if they try to start shit, then we will get it going. Okay. Okay, I need this. So we're going to scrap all the junk, make it a little lighter.
Clean up this.
We
fix
cannot
that,
repair
proceed to
that.
end. I'm sore all over.
God, they don't ever stop complaining, do
Building
they?
this place up is hard work.
I want potatoes, those are good. Okay, weapons. We'll get that bolt action pistol. So we've got 5 bullets, which is not going to last very long. Bullets are hard to come by in this game as well. This is not like a normal Fallout game where you can just like run up and collect bullets for days. You've got to kind of save your ammunition, which is going to make playing a assault rifle / machine gun character much more difficult unless we go with like a basic ammo 10mm, maybe 308.
It's hard work making a living out here.
Why the fuck is everybody outside? There's so many NPCs. Bag of cement's gonna be really handy.
Sometimes the best remedy is
You
a
got 10?
big ol'
Okay.
s'more.
Yeah. So I'm watching the frame rate. If it dips a whole bunch, like constantly, we'll stop. But it's okay for now. It's a touch laggy, but it's not like atrociously so. Better than consoles. So. Oof. That was not better than consoles. That was like console level. Nice. Got some logs. Wood's going to be important for building a shelter eventually. And just in general. And I could probably adjust the settings a little bit too. What is my VATS key? Is it Q? How do I get into first person again? Okay, there we go. Is it Q? It is Q. I hear skittering. Right, I forgot. VATS doesn't stop time anymore. Can I bash? I can bash. Okay. I forget, because I played a melee character, so, like, I never needed to really use VATS. I would just walk up on people and, like, just instantly kill them, basically. Scrap those, and we will scrap this leather pipe, and we will scrap this party hat, and these tick blood sacks. Okay. Tick blood sacks could be useful, but not probably for a while. And again, just loot everything that isn't nailed down. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we can make ammo. So that's going to be important to know. It looks like 10mm rounds are probably pretty easy. 5.56 is pretty easy. 308's a bitch, so we need to try to avoid 308 weaponry if possible. I think 45 is like standard for machine guns, so might need to look into doing that. Scrap junk. Yeah, I'm just gonna be, like I said, picking up basically anything and everything that could be useful. We are eventually going to run into Scorched, which are gun ghouls, for lack of a better word. For lack of a better term, they're ghouls that could shoot guns that aren't like sentient, because I guess ghouls can be like sentient. But I saw a tick running around back there. Okay. A lumberjack saw? Excuse me? I hear you skittering, bruh. There you are. Bonk. Get it. Eventually, we're going to want to find mutations as well, which it's going to be fun. The best way to get mutations is to just find a vendor, like a player vendor who is selling them. I got a Molotov. That will be extraordinarily handy at some point. Ticks like to come out of these wood piles, which is disturbing as all hell, but hoping for the best here and just trying to get some wood. I hear skittering. I also hear creaking from things. Let's get the knife. It's going to be a little more handy. Let's crouch. Oh, there he is. Quickly. Don't let him give you, like, blood Lyme disease or some shit. That would be bad. Okay. Just checking that frame rate. Like I said, I want to make sure it's fairly smooth. I know when things load in, it's going to get choppy, but then it comes back up, so... But if it's, like, too bad, like I said, we'll swap to something else. This is more of just a testing thing. My laptop's actually not stupid hot, which is a surprise. I could probably turn down... Every time something loads in, I could probably turn down the, like, actor fade a bit, the item fade, and object fade, and grass fade especially. That's, I mean, grass is going to be growing as we walk anyway, so who cares? But if it gets us a little bit of a better frame rate, then that's worth it, but it's still not amazing, so, okay. I heard a scorched. I heard him. Bags of fertilizer are going to be useful. Yep, there they are. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, there's two of them. Knife is the best thing we've got right now. If we can pick up a 10mm pistol off one of these guys, I'd be happy. Or just any kind of, like, weaponry would be good. This is the, like, elite, or... not high level, but, like, more elite NPC. We got a pipe revolver, which uses 45 ammo, and a short hunting rifle. So I guess I'll use the hunting rifle for now. It's got better sights than that pipe piece of shit we were using earlier. So same ammo type too, so it's honestly fine. Okay, we've got more stuff to loot. There's arrows. We could make a bow build. I've actually never considered that, but it could be fun. I think it uses the same stats roughly as well. God, the frame rate's tanking real bad. Okay. Tell you what, I'll give it another, like, 15 minutes, and if it's still, like, atrocious, we'll swap. This is more of just a funsies kind of thing, so... I hear a cat. I heard a cat. Where's the cat? Hello, cat? Oh, there's cat! Hello, cat! So handsome! So beautiful. Such a good pal. Okay. Ooh, overdrive. I wouldn't mind playing Fallout 4 someday, but that game, for some reason, for me, is like hard locked to 48 frames a second, which is, I don't understand. My laptop should handle Fallout 4, like, perfectly, but it is, like, for real locked to 48, so, like, nah. Okay. I heard a man somewhere. I hear them. I hear you. Oh! Okay. Are you on the roof? Oh, you're down there. We have 2 bullets left. That's good. Oh, never mind. We got more. Quickly. Reload. Turn the radios off. I'm not trying to get DMCA'd. Okay. Let's scrap. Junk. We are going to run out of space. Probably before much longer. So we're going to scrap these bolt-action pistols, scrap the revolvers. Keep one revolver because it does use a different ammo type. And I always like to keep a melee weapon just in case, too. You never know. It's always good to have a backup. Even if I don't end up going melee, it's always handy to have a backup weapon just in case. Yeah, Bethesda game, it's not optimized super well, so... So our current quest is to go visit the Wayward. I'm not doing that shit yet. Like, I'm not. I'm gonna... Where's my quests? Radio, we don't want... We want to... Do I just not have another quest besides this one? Well, we're not doing that. Because I'm not interested in dealing with NPC storylines for a little while. So I can just blitz through them. Because it's like, they're not bad, but like... I also just don't want to do them, honestly. We'll go find the Overseer's camp. Excuse me? We'll go find the Overseer's camp, which should be right up here past this bridge. And we'll go from there. I think that is the Wayward. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. At least I'm pretty sure. Jesus, every time something loads in, this game is like, no thank you. So what is this area? I know there's a sentry bot over here named like Betsy or something. It's like a cow. Got Brahmin. Oh, this is the Wayward. Okay. This is where the quest wanted us to go, but I am not going there just yet. I want to get in a camp established first. And where did the sentry bot go? It's usually like right here. What the hell? Anyway, that's fine. There's a man over there. Jide? Okay. Workbench is this way. Oh, yeah, here we go. Craft a weapon. Craft a piece of armor. Place your own camp. My camp's gonna look like a big wooden box for like a minute until I can get stuff to put in it. So, this is the Overseer's camp. We need more screws to make these weapons. Having a pipe revolver at like max like repair would be really good. Oh, there's screws and stuff in here. Sick. Do everything in my stash? I do not, but I can store all junk, and then I will have space. Scrap items. Don't have anything to scrap. Let's craft a pipe revolver. Just at level 1 because it's what we can afford to make. And then let's modify. Can we modify this pipe revolver yet? We can put a barrel on it. We apparently have unlocked a stabilized stub barrel, but that reduces range. It actually doesn't though, because I already have a stub barrel. It increases the weight and increases the accuracy slightly. Question mark? I can't. Yeah, by 1. That's not worth it. This short barrel or long barrel would be honestly worth it. So I'm gonna go with long barrel. And that will be that. Can I rename these? I forget. I thought you could. Modify. I could have sworn you could rename them. Maybe not. Huh. Okay, that's fine. We can scrap this pipe revolver. We've unlocked the aligned stub barrel. That's cool. I could have sworn you could rename these weapons. But that's okay. Not a big deal. Alright, we also need to craft a piece of armor. Which I have some things that I would like to use. Let's make a chest piece. That's going to be important. And whatever else we can make. So, a leather right arm. We're also just going to do the cool stuff and look like a NCR Ranger, because I paid for a month of Fallout First specifically to use this, so I can be cool. Right? Like, I don't care what people say. It was absolutely worth it to me. We have... Oh, there's a bunch of plans in there, too. This is the Overseer's Cache? Was that a Mole Miner Gauntlet plan? I cannot tell you the amount of time I spent looking for a Mole Miner Gauntlet plan when I was playing on my melee-based character, but it's okay. We also need to place our own camp, which we will do later on. I have a place I tend to like to put my camp, like over here, or there's another spot I usually really like to put it, but I don't know where exactly it is. Like maybe, yeah, it's like right here. too. Sometimes I'll put it there. But we have a ways to go before we get there. Which, I mean, it's fine. Brotherhood Hopeful. These are new.
This looks like the start of a real force in the wasteland. Not sure if I should be thrilled or terrified.
We're building something big here. Don't get left behind.
You guys suck, dude. Hit that heal just so we don't die up ahead, because it's possible. Got a Mr. Farmhand. Wait, how the fuck do I have 26 308 rounds? I have more 308 rounds than 45 rounds. That's interesting. Kind of unusual, to be honest. Luck will also be really important for this, so... I hear dogs. I hear dogs. Do not. Do not. Do not. Don't do it. Y'all aren't gonna like the result, I promise you. Shouldn't have messed with me, man. Why did he have left arm bones? Where did the other one go? Where did he go? His body disappeared. That's Fallout 76 for you in a nutshell. Oh wait, no, that's a deer. Got nasty deer. Okay. Okay, so we've got the responders. We're going into Flatwoods. Hopefully we do not see a Flatwoods monster. That would be very unfortunate this early on for us. I don't think it's even possible. I see mole rats over there. Hello, mole rat. I missed. Listen, I see y'all. How am I missing? Because the accuracy, right? Accuracy is a stat that exists. Got mole rat meat. We can also... He just like disappeared into the ground, man. Come on. Like, why y'all gotta be like this? Like, how my bullet curved out of the rifle to get him. It's good. It's a good game. You gotta kind of just like deal with that kind of shit whenever you play 76, honestly. Green County Lodge. Ooh, I saw a thing out there. Hold up. Hoomst. It's an opossum. He's got 3 heads and 2 tails. I'm not gonna hurt him. He's doing his best. So we want more perception. We want to get more concentrated fire. And yes, we do want to stack that up. So. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Flatwoods bus stop. That's cool. We've got... God. Like, my... It does not want to be stable right here. It's unsurprising, I suppose, but... It still kind of sucks, though. Weapons workbench. Scrap some stuff. No, we don't want to scrap the combat knife. We want to scrap the other stuff that we're not using. Bag of chlorine? Excuse me? Take the stuff. Not really, wasn't really trying to craft, but we'll do it. Switch to modify. No, we gotta scrap. We gotta go into the scrap menu. Scrap items. Scrap all items. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nothing in there. Nice wind chime sound. Oh, there's wind chimes. That's nice. Medical. So this is where we can get the responders quest line.
It sure is great to see living human beings again.
So ammunition is expensive. We're not trying to spend that money because like we sell things for like 1 cap a piece. Except for chems. If you have chems, you can sell your chems for a bunch.
And a little luck, you'll do just fine out there.
So we sell all the chems, all the alcohol. We don't need that stuff. We also want to probably take a look at trying to sell some of the stuff that's going to rot in our inventory. But I think we've got everything.
Overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's
So he has a
right
10mm
to
pistol.
meet you.
Would be nice to have that. But not yet, I suppose. We'll find plenty of 10mm pistols, believe you me, before it's said and done with. But it has been about 15 minutes, and this shit is still laggy as a motherfucker. So, I'm thinking... thinking we might swap and do something else, because this is turning out to be not very smooth at all, and that's not the experience I want to provide for you guys. So, I'm going to throw up the... I'm going to close this game. Change player icon? What the fuck? Like, continue playing, bro. I'm going to throw up... I'm going to quit the game, and I'm going to throw up the BRB screen. And we're going to look for a different game to play, because that shit was laggy as a motherfucker, and I ain't trying to do that to y'all. So, I'll be right back. God, all the music's so good. Okay, let's pause that there music. Let me actually hang on. I'm gonna turn that back on, but I'm gonna turn it down because I gotta figure out the game capture real quick. So, okay, so we do this, and then we do. Don't tell me it's not gonna show up. Why? Why though? Like, do I need to add a new one? Game capture? Add source. Let's add a new source. Auto. Capture specific window. Factorio 1.0. There we go. Okay. Now I've just got to adjust some things. Let's pull this down. Way down. Way down. Audio output capture? Interesting. Turn off this game capture. Actually, just remove this one entirely. Yeah, that's fine. And I think that all will be good. Yes. Okay. Swap. Perfect. All right, let's pause music. Bam. There we go. Okay. Factorio. This game should run good because it's literally like pixels. It should be fine. Let's crank this to 80%. Let's crank the music up to like 60%. Hit confirm. I'm gonna back out. What are my graphics options? I've never actually looked. Minimize on focus loss. Wait for VSync. That's all fine. I think I have some mods installed. Base mod. Oh, bottleneck and squeak through. Bottleneck shows me what's input starved. Squeak through lets me pass through things. That's fine. Okay. Single player. New game. We're going to do free play. We are going to... Wow, my laptop is like silent now, which is nice. We are going to do a default world. and we are going to preview it because I want to see what this world looks like. There's some things I'm looking for. I'm looking for copper, I'm looking for iron, coal, stone, where my nuclear stuff is and where my oil is. So let's randomize the seed a couple times until we can find something that we like. This is really good right here, but if you notice, there's no oil. The nearest oil is like way the fuck out there. And the nearest uranium is like way down here, so that's not gonna work. This one's pretty good too, but again, I don't even see... Okay, all the oil's like down here for some reason, so that's not gonna work. We need oil. Oil is important. This one actually could work. You got all your resources right here, pretty much. Oil right there. Uranium's a little far for my taste, but we don't have to fight through a bunch of mob camps to get to it. So let's copy this seed. Let's just roll a couple more times. If we can't find one we like, then we'll do something else. This one could work. But I don't really like it. No, I don't like that one either. And this one's also kind of bad, so let's just paste that seed back in there. That's gonna do it. We're gonna do this seed. Terrain, we're gonna leave that alone. Enemy, we're gonna leave that alone. Advanced. Oh, now you want to spin up, huh, fans? Okay, we'll leave all this alone. Difficulty. Technology is expensive. Research queue availability after the game is finished. Huh. Okay. All right, that's gonna do it. Oh, it's like right in the iron deposit. Nice. There's our ship. We have crash landed on this planet, and the goal is to get the fuck off of the planet. So let's just like destroy this shit, right? Like, just break all these things. We'll get the firearm magazines. I am not gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing when it comes to Factorio. Just as a fun fact, I have beat the game before, but it took me like 60 hours to beat it the first time around. We're definitely not beating this on stream because I'm not playing this game for 60 hours on stream. I don't want to bore the fucking shit out of people. So, let's just play it for a bit. So, primary thing right now is to get power. We want to... There's a water source right there. We want to get we want to build a boiler. We also want to build a water pump. So we're going to need iron gear wheels, pipe, and electronic circuits. We're going to need some furnaces for that. We're going to have to just start breaking stuff up manually, right? Do it the old-fashioned way for a bit. That's kind of the progression of this game, is that you start to do things the old-fashioned way until you can build up your resources to kind of automate everything. My first base, my base was surrounded by a conveyor belt that would feed ammunition to my defense turrets, and it was like fairly effective. I'd like to play around with like flamethrower turrets. I don't know if we'll ever get there on stream, but it would be cool if we could. So we want to build like 4 of these to start with. Put them down in our hotbar. The drill down on the hotbar. We have some iron plates, so that's nice. We go ahead and build a boiler now. We're also going to want a steam engine eventually, but we're going to need to put a drill out to get that. We're going to need some wood for fuel. We're going to need some coal for fuel. Wood is not great fuel. So we are going to need to get some coal first. We can put the drill down and have it drill out coal for us for the time being. So that should be enough to get us at least a little bit. We want to have this face like here. Has no fuel, which is fine. Can I make a chest yet? I need more wood to make a chest. There's wood right here. Perfect. Okay, let's make a chest. Put it right there just so we can pick up from the chest instead of having the thing just spit out coal on the ground. We'll let that do its thing for a bit. Probably not going to last super long, but we can get some stuff out of it. We need to also start mining iron and copper. So, do it the old-fashioned way for a minute. Get some iron. We're going to need a fair amount. Like, I'm going to get like 10 or 15 doing this. because we're going to need to make a bunch of iron plates. We're going to need to make a bunch of copper plates. Probably need more than 10 iron, but just to get us going, we're going to need copper. Break this rock first. Okay, we're going to need copper. So, again, just do it the old-fashioned way, pick it out of the ground ourselves. It's going to be fine. I don't know exactly how much we're going to need, so I'm just going to grab 10 for now as well. And then we will put some furnaces down to get that smelting. So we want to put 1, 2 furnaces. We'll put iron in one, copper in the other. Take half of this, and then again half there, half there. Hopefully that'll get us through. This thing is about to run out of fuel, so we'll take the fuel that we got and dump it in there. That way it can continue to produce. We are making pollution already, which is going to be unfortunate for these buggy boys down here. These gentlemen do not like pollution, and they will begin to attack us as the pollution spreads to their little colonies. We're going to want to be prepared to fight before that happens, preferably. These, can I make a drill? I can make a burner drill. Probably not the entire best use of my resources, but we're going to have to make it work. Burner drills are something that you just got to kind of deal with for a bit until you can make electric drills. And then hope that you have enough electricity to supply power to your electric drills, which are then supplying power, which are then supplying coal to your furnaces that are making the steam. It's a cycle. It's a big loop, basically. We want to make a couple chests so that we can have this here. We will put another burner drill. We do not have enough to make another burner drill right now, so let's go pick some more coal up out of here. Get that going so we can have some iron. Okay. We took all the plates out of that. Take the plates out of here. We can now make an offshore pump, which is good. That'll supply us with some power. We are going to need a boiler or a steam engine before we can really make use of it. But we're going to need a bunch of pipes too, so. But we'll get there. It'll be fine. Okay. So, iron for pipes. We're gonna need eventually to make armor, firearm magazines, etc. Eventually, these labs are what we're gonna really need to make. So, but until then, we will just continue to mine iron out of the ground. Take it little bits at a time over to the furnaces. I'm actually going to change my character color here to like a purple. Purple? Purple? There we go. Purple. That's like pink. Purple. There we go. Perfect. Change that. We want to be able to make transport belts so that we can transport the iron from here down to the furnace. We'll rearrange things as needed because we're not going to leave it like this, I promise you. This is going to get way complicated if we do it that way. Okay, so throw this in there, take these. Let's try and see if we can craft. We need 31 iron plates in order to make a steam furnace. And then from there, I don't even think we have anything that can use electricity just yet. Doesn't look like, so maybe worth just ignoring for now, but we are going to want to make transport belts at the very least. Transport belts are going to be extraordinarily important for our survival, so let's just start making those. I think it makes 2 apiece. We're also going to want to make, oh, we do have these inserters that are electricity based, so good to know. Let's go get some more coal. Or not coal, some more copper. I want to avoid using coal-based like burner inserter arms wherever possible, because we don't need to, really. but it's going to depend on what I can actually make and how quickly I want to accelerate. I want to accelerate extraordinarily quickly, but that's unlikely to happen. How is our burner doing? Pretty good. We're going to take half of this again, put it in there so this can continue just mining that coal. We should get about 1,000 coal out of this when it's all said and done, and we should get about another 400 iron out of this one spot. So, how much iron we got? Good. We're making it. We're getting there. These, we'll put these transport belts here. After these are done smelting this iron and copper, we will relocate them. We're going to want some more wood so that we can have, what's the word? Power poles. That's the word. Okay. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on, get the wood. Can we make electric? Yeah, we can. So we're going to need these electrical poles for things. It's going to be important. Go ahead and put our pump down. Might as well get that going while we can. We could, in theory, have our electricity like over here, and then have our resources going like, I guess they're gonna have to go like up because they can't go over this cliff. So our resources will go up. Our electricity is gonna be over here. What else? We are gonna need to figure out a place to build our. Oh shit! We're gonna need to figure out a place to build our factory, which is gonna be hilarious. Typically, I like to do resource generation and then the factory above it, but it's gonna just depend. So take these. We want to try and get electricity popping as soon as possible. We can, in fact, build a boiler now, so, or a steam engine. I keep calling it a boiler. It's a steam engine. We can build one of those now, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's also go ahead and that's not what I want. We're gonna hit this button. We want to probably move this. Can I take these? Can I put this here? Like just straight up right there? Will that work? I don't know. It does work. Sick. So that's cool. It'll automatically throw that iron directly into that furnace, and that furnace will basically sit there and smelt iron all day, which is good for us. Makes our jobs a little easier. Until it runs out of coal, which it will shortly. So let's get some more. Take this. We will put half a stack in this furnace. And half a stack in here, or this in there, and that should basically give us as much iron as we need. We are going to need pipes. Just make a bunch of pipes. Okay. I like to have at least one pipe coming out of this offshore pump, just so we have something to branch off of later. Probably two, actually, just to like double. Be sure that we have enough to pump off of later. But we're going to put our boiler here. And that's going to need fuel, so we're going to have a fuel line running like over here to this. That's going to be unfortunate. Okay. Here, how about we do this? How about we have it going perpendicular to the way it was going before. So put this, and put this on our hotbar. Let's have it run this way. Let's cut some of these trees down real quick. Come on. We'll have our, whatchamacallit, electricity system running this way. And then hopefully this will be good. We'll see. We'll do a boiler here. I want to rotate that so that it is getting, the steam engines can go up. So, like so. Attach a steam engine to it. And then we're going to need to run power cables. That's not quite what I wanted to do, but that's okay. We're going to need to run power cables just basically to our inserters eventually. We might need more power poles because this is not going to be very efficient, but we can always come back and make this efficient later on. Love to show you guys my first base. That's like a big spaghetti mess. It's great. Go down from here. I want to space these out as much as possible because we want to get them to go as long as we can get them to go, pretty much. Let's just make all of these. That's fine. Okay, we've got this here, and then here, and then there. That should be... Let's see how we're going to place things for now. Okay, so first thing is first. Probably want to build another burner insert, or a burner drill, that we can split the feed off of to feed our one coal mining operation over here and our steam engine so that we can have power. But let's see what the best way to do this is going to be. We're going to need more iron. Got a fair amount of iron here. Let's build a couple of these. Let's also build as many of these transport belts as we can get. Okay, so new goal is to build this one. I want to build it this way. This is going to power our, what do you call it? Our steam engine. So we're going to need a lot more coal for this, or a lot more transport belts for this. Maybe I should have found a map where the water was closer to the deposit, the coal deposit, but that's okay. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. It's just going to take time is all. And honestly, the name of this game is Patience. So, okay. Once we get this going, it'll be great. Let's actually go ahead and just start to fill this line up with coal so that we have coal prepared whenever we're getting ready to start powering our base. Yeah, that's going to be fine. We're going to need a bunch of iron, though. So what we can do then is build another couple of... Build like 5 or 6 furnaces, or more, doesn't matter. You can visit many stores, or just one. We're going to need coal to power these two. So we're going to need a butt ton of iron, so it's going to be important. So let's split this. Let's put this there. That's going to be powered. And yeah, this is how this starts. You just start snowballing from here. And actually, putting the drills with like feeding directly into the furnaces is actually, I think that's a pretty good idea. It saves on space anyway. We don't have to space our furnace operation out as much. I don't want the ore, the rocks. Okay, it's fine. I think anyway. I guess we'll find out shortly if that's a good idea or not. Okay, I'm gonna just try to break up all these rocks while we're here. We're waiting on iron to be smelted. Try to do a little bit of cleanup. Eventually we're gonna want to have defenses, but I think we're okay for now. Guess we will find out whenever we start to get attacked, if we're okay. Okay, so let's build more. It's like, this is not nearly as efficient as it could be. Because I've got to go all the way the hell out here and then up to the the boiler line, which I'm gonna run this coal like this way. Basically, I'm gonna run it horizontally. Right when I get up to a certain point, I should start going up now and start running it horizontally so I can continue to power everything. So let's plan to do that. So let's go up. And then we're going to run it horizontal, and then we're going to start building, we need to start building arms to insert our coal into our boiler. Oh, okay, we need to start building arms to insert our coal into our boiler. We also need an additional drill so that we can get some copper, because we need copper. So let's build a drill and another furnace. And we're going to need more coal for those, but let's, for now, put this here and put this here. And then we can fill this with the coal we have. And then we'll go get more coal down here to fill those up. And the only potential downside I see is just trying to feed these drills. But once we have electric drills, it won't be a problem. We'll just have to feed the furnaces, which is less of a concern. Yeah, so we're going to get this line filled up with coal as much as we can, at least without a splitter, and then we'll work on it from there. I'm going to mine a little bit of iron myself just to, get these started here, and we'll see where we're gonna go. Just because I want to make sure that these furnaces don't have any downtime. You see the one on the right has got some downtime, and that's not what I'm looking for this. So yes, okay, we want to basically, I'm gonna split this and then put this one here, and then we're going to take the resources out because we need these. We need more belts. Give me just a moment. We need a bunch of belts to put up to our boilers. I'm trying to see if, I don't know if maybe we might actually just hop and play Phasmophobia. I'm trying to figure out just now. We want to leave a space so we can put an inserter arm. So we want to start building up this way. Okay, so we need probably like another 20 to 30 transport belts and we'll be good. Oh, I forgot I can toggle it to see what's being built out here, which is good. That's going to be really handy. Yep, that's going to be good. Let's just make sure we're getting supplied with coal. We've got 6 there, 7 there, 32 and 1, so we need to fill this up with some coal. There. We also want to start making sure these are supplied. Perfect. Perfect. We're doing it. It's a slow start, but we're doing it. Okay. So very shortly, we're going to be building inserters. So actually now, we're going to just start building these inserters. Because I need something to supply my furnaces and everything else with coal. Okay, so let's just start this way, work backwards. It's going to make it a little easier so we don't overshoot. There we go, perfect. We've got inserters. Let's go ahead and hook one of these up here. Bring that down, perfect. We're going to need to actually manually power this at first, so let's just pick some coal up off of there. I'm going to wait until the coal gets all the way over so I'm not wasting energy doing this, but in theory, this, with the amount of coal backlog we have, this should just continue to feed itself and run, hopefully. We don't have a lot consuming energy, so for now it should be okay. Okay, so next order of business would be to get our furnaces and our drills powered. We also want to make a research lab. And I also want to get logistics done, automation done. So we need a research lab. So we need a bunch of iron basically for that, which is we've got. So let's build one of these. None of this stuff is going to be set in stone just yet because we're just trying to kind of get things built out. But that should, building 10 of these red potions should get us to automation, which will allow us to start automating. Let's see, it'll allow us to start automating transport belts and circuits and other things too. I'd like to have the plant laid out before we really get to that, but we'll see how that goes. For now, we're just gonna stick this here. And we're going to start filling it with these potions as they are created. And that's going to build this bar up and allow us to do research. The next thing we're going to research is going to be logistics. It's going to be really important. And then we want probably just could go in order after that. But logistics is going to be super important because we need splitters and we need underground belts. Underground belts will save us so much on transport belts. So let's go. So eventually these will get moved out. Probably end up putting them like way the fuck off over here or something. But for now, this is fine. We want our general factory to just go up. So we're going to build belts of iron and copper going up with automation, or not automation, but assemblers, that's what they're called. Assemblers building the things we need, which will then also go on to belts to be pulled into creation of these like science packs and stuff, so that we can research things, to research enough stuff to get to the point where we can build a rocket and get off the planet, right? It's gonna be cool. So we will need to start putting transport belts like here. Get this going a little bit. Start putting arms here also. We're gonna need to power these arms somehow. So let's make sure we're going as far as we can with these. Don't want to be wasteful of our energy usage. At least as much as we can. One there, and this is not perfect, we'll put one there. That's going to power those two arms, which are going to pull things out of these furnaces onto the belt for use later. Okay, so we finished automation. We're going to research logistics next. Automation is going to allow us to build these assembling machines, for which we are going to need a bunch of iron and other things. So I'm just going to pick the iron up off the belt for now, actually. I'm going to assemble a couple of these. We want one. We're going to probably need multiple, actually, because we need cogs, right? And we need iron gear wheels to make transport belts. We want to have a line that's making transport belts. And whether those go into a chest, actually, I think they're needed for one of these science packs. Yeah, they're needed for one of these science packs. So we're going to need that. We're going to need cogs, we're going to need circuits, like a whole bunch of stuff, basically. But for now, just to get us kicked off here, actually, we'll put these at the end of the line so that there is not a bit of a bottleneck here. Put these here. We want to have this one assemble these. We want to have this one assemble gears. Yes. We're also going to need more arms, which I have the stuff to make. So that's perfect, actually. So actually I need 3. Now I'm looking at it. I need 1 here. I need 1 here. And I'm going to need 1 in between. And we'll put this like that to allow it to be powered. Not the cleanest design, but it works. Ideally, we're gonna need, a chest somewhere to feed these two. So we're gonna need another inserter arm. So I'm gonna steal a little bit of the supply. We're gonna need some copper, which should be, we should have a bunch of copper up here. We're gonna need another inserter arm to remove the bottleneck here because these are gonna get hung up waiting to have their products removed. There we go. Okay, so now we've got one thing building, what do you call it? Transport belts, which is going to be super handy. We're going to need, what do we need for circuits? Iron plates and copper cables. So we're going to need to have a copper line running probably up and around up here. So once we get a fair little steady supply of transport belts, we will do that. But like I said, we're going to need transport belts, and we need to supply these with coal. These also need to be supplied with coal. So let's figure this out. Break this up here, break that up. That's not quite what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Split these in half, put each half there. Okay. These are going to need coal soon as well. We want to get basically a supply that can loop around and supply these two. We're going to need to have those splitters, though, from the logistics pack to really efficiently do that. So, what is this doing? Oh, these are doing okay because there's not a lot of copper being made. Okay, I actually want to limit how much this can use because I don't want it to sit there and just eat all of my iron all day. So let's go ahead and start to plan this out a little bit. That's taking up iron space that we could be using. Yeah, that's taking up space for iron we could be using. We want to come out like 1 or 2 more first. So we'll come out to like here and then we'll go up. That should give us enough space to work with. Okay, that's going to be our main iron supply. We can get a main copper supply going this way as well. Okay, we're starting to get there. We are definitely starting to get there. Hopefully my game title and stuff is updated. Let's double check real quick. It still says Fallout 76, but let's just make sure that that's actually accurate. Please don't start talking, tablet. Please? Please don't? Go away. Can I refresh the page, please? Yes, okay. Good. It is, in fact, updated. Gotta make sure sometimes, because Twitch is weird. Okay. So, get some more transport belts. We're going to start running these up and around. Like, shit, I like that. We're going to run it around to here. What we want is to have, like, 4 lines of iron, 4 lines of copper, and then from there we can start to kind of figure things out. Shit, but that's what we ultimately want to do. These are not producing fast enough to keep up with the demand. Yeah, so we honestly want another drill here. But we're going to need a butt ton of coal for that and iron, and all our iron is going to get eaten up by this. So let's just like take some of this iron real quick. We need more. A couple more. We'll build another drill and another furnace. We're going to need more for arms as well. We actually have a furnace, so that's fine. We need another couple for another arm. Perfect. Alright, so drill goes down here. Furnace goes down here. arm can go down here, which is going to need powering. Okay, and we will split this and that. And that's going to allow us to have a little bit better iron supply for the time being. Not ideal, but it takes a little bit of time to kind of get ticked off. So, yeah. How's everyone's Tuesday going? Hope your Tuesday is going well. Mine's, okay. Could have been better. Could have been worse, you know? It's one of those things. It was just a Tuesday. Put it that way. It was just a Tuesday. Nothing to really complain about. Also nothing to really rejoice about. So just kind of existed. There, and we'll put one here. Actually, we do kind of want to stack these to where there's not a gap for, at least for that. This one can actually go. But for the ones where there's copper, we want to make sure that there's not a gap. So we have plenty of, like, these are out of fuel. We have plenty of supply of, or a lot of copper, I guess I should say. So that's nice. But we do need, like, more iron, more transport belts. Iron is one of the hardest resources to just sit here and maintain forever. I want to start to plan this out too. So we want 2, 3. We want to go ahead and we're going to leave a space. We're going to leave 2 spaces. So 1, 2 right there. Okay. That's going the wrong way. Okay, and put one up here like so. And what we'll do is we'll do like splitters to even this out, balance that that line out a little bit when we get to that point. Keep hitting the wrong button. We need a lot of iron for that, which actually there's iron up here. I can just steal. We're not using it for anything else right now. So let's make a bunch of these. I think we need 15. Yeah, we need 15, or is it 20? We need 20. It takes 15 seconds a piece, but we need 20 of them, so we're going to need to make 13 more. This one is almost out of resource, so that's actually kind of good. That'll let us move it and try to find somewhere that's going to have a little bit more resources. Now once this consumes all of the resources there, with a couple of seconds we'll do that. Let me hit Alt on that. And good. Alright. So we can move this over to here. We're going to need to eventually move this furnace as well and build this line out a touch more. There. Okay. You are smelting your last one. This comes here. This comes here. You go into there. And then we need to have a line leading into this. And then an arm. Actually, put the arm here. And then we'll have the line going this way. And then we will put 9 in there. 9 in there. That'll at least get us going for the time being. Something's getting destroyed down here already? Oh my god. Y'all are some motherfuckers, you know that? They break my chest? They broke my chest with all my iron and my shit in it, my coal. No. That's horrible. Oh well. It's fine. It is what it is. That means we have started to piss off these aliens, which this early on is not great. But yeah, this is the way it starts. Here, tell you what, this is the way it starts. Let's save this as stream. And let's go take a look at another thing I was doing, which I think was this one. And we'll start to show you kind of what a more built-out factory starts to look like. So these are lacking power. So we need to power these. It's going to be important. Power those up. That's going to fill us up with uranium, because we have uranium. Actually, not yet, because we need sulfuric acid. Yes. Okay. So screw this for now. we'll worry about the sulfuric acid later. Screen just turned kind of gray because I have a modular armor with night vision. Right, so I can unequip that and you can see, but night vision's super useful. And this is kind of what we're going for, right? So we have these big ribbons of like iron and copper and steel and circuits, and we've got machines making stuff everywhere. This is, can I see how long this has taken me? That's not it. That was 36 minutes. This has taken me 6 hours, 6.5 hours to get to this point, right? So it takes a long time. This is actually way further along than I was expecting to be in 6.5 hours, but who am I to complain? We've got sulfur being made here. So we want to make sulfuric acid. We're going to need a chemical plant for that, which I have one. And let's just take a look at this. What we need: iron plates, sulfur, and water to make sulfuric acid. So ideally, what I would like to do is have my sulfuric acid production down here, I suppose. So we have sulfur already. So I guess let's set this up. Where's my chemical plant? Let's set this up like over here. And then we can branch off of the sulfur line using one of these. Okay, that's going to allow us to build out some sulfur here. We'll put an arm. And we need to build this a little bit more there. We'll also put this going this way. What we're going to do with this is branch off of our iron line to get it over here. So, do that. I might end up playing Phasmophobia, actually, too, because we got people who are interested now. So, might do that here in a sec. Do this. We want to start to branch this off. That's not actually a good place for it. So let's just rethink this a little bit. Branch it off down, maybe down here somewhere. Where is it at? We want it to go across to there. So let's branch it off like here. And then put transport belts. I should have belts somewhere that I can take. Yeah, I have a chest over here with a bunch of belts in it. So you can see like regular transport belts are like nothing. We want underground belts also. And we should probably throw these in our hotbar. Oh, I already have them on the hotbar, actually. Middle click. There we go. We want... Oh, we have underground belts as well. Okay. So, underground belts will allow us to clean this up a little bit. Like so. Just carefully place it. You kind of see we're starting to run out of power a little bit too, which is something that's an issue with this particular factory. I'm not sure 100% why that is, but it is an issue. Inventory filter. Okay. It is kind of an issue though, so it's a little unfortunate. We might need to adjust this down here. We're going to need to do that. I'm going to need to see kind of what's going on and why we are running out of power. I think it's just that we don't have enough power generation happening. So we can address that momentarily. Okay, run this here. We'll do another set of underground belts like that. Then we'll do another set of underground belts like so. And we'll run this across. Okay, actually that needed to be there. And that's gonna put iron up here. Let's go look at our power generation. What is happening and why are we losing so much power? These are out of coal. Okay, these are out of coal, which is not good. Nothing is getting powered currently. Okay, that's fine. We can make it work. Let's just power these up with wood for now. Yeah, and get these going, right? Like, just get these powered with wood. Just get a couple of them. That way we can start to build our energy up a little bit more. Like you can see our electricity over here on the like middle right hand side starting to spike a little bit, and then it goes down. Basically what this means is we do not have enough coal to sustain our operation, which means we need more coal. And I think, yes, some burner units for the coal would probably be effective here. So we will put a couple of them there. That way we can constantly have a supply of coal. Let's just chop some trees to do that. Get this going. Okay, 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 okay. It's gonna work out perfectly, I promise. Okay, let's split it. 26 and 26. Okay, that's not gonna work. Split this, put that there. Put that there. That way we can kind of bolster our coal supply a little bit. Eventually we'll be running off of like uranium power, and then we won't have to worry about needing coal anymore, but we need to get sulfuric acid to do that first, so. Also having a battery bank would be really good. So do I have the ability to unlock batteries? I don't think so. Or I have not yet. Oh, I'm actively researching them apparently. Okay, that's good to know. We can build some solar panels though to kind of help get us started. Actually, let's go grab some circuits off the line because we don't need. We can do that, and then we should be able to build. Yeah, a few of them. Solar panels are only going to really be effective, obviously during the day, but it will help kind of keep us going in the middle of the day, which will be good. So yeah, see, it's pretty complex, and this is not the worst laid out factory I've made by a long shot. I have made out ones that are far worse than this. We are gonna just put our solar panels like right here. Like, I'm not joking. Like, just to, like, they're not generating a lot. That's why batteries are gonna be good for us. But we'll get there. Looks like we are lacking on green supply packs, which is because these just take 6,000 fucking years to make them. Good to know. We'll have to address that. That's why this is taking so long. Okay, so let's put that assembly machine 2 down here. Go ahead and get these upgraded. We'll need assembly machine level 2s for those, just to make sure that we're doing good. Okay, that there. That there. That's gonna help us eventually. As long as we have a decent supply of it, coal and stuff will be okay, but I think the sun should be coming up soon because my night vision went off. I assume anyway, so. I guess not, actually. So I need to make more assemblers. We need steel. Okay. So let's just grab some steel. We make a bunch of these. Let's grab more. Iron. Okay. Basically, we want to make as many of these like assembly machines as we possibly can. Because we don't want this to continue to happen where we're out of one particular type of resource pack. The rest of them we're doing okay on, but we are eventually going to need to step up production a little bit. I can go ahead and start to put these out a little bit here. So it is becoming daytime. We are getting some electricity generation, which is good. Again, that's going to help us kind of work through that. This is a like regular battery. Where's the battery bank? This is what we want. Electric energy distribution, right? No, that's a substation. Personal battery. Belts, immunity equipment. Where the fuck is like the regular ass like... electricity storage battery. Effect transmission, automation 3. Like, it's not, shouldn't be that far. I want to build a spider bot eventually. It shouldn't be that far in, I wouldn't think. Do we already have access to it? And I'm just blind. Oh, it's right here. Electric energy accumulators. That's what we're looking for. Batteries are going to be useful anyway, but we are looking for electric energy accumulators, which are going to require batteries to make. So we should start considering making batteries, which are going to need sulfuric acid, and are going to be made in a chemical plant. So again, we're going to need that sulfuric acid to start getting made. Let's go ahead and start to branch this off. This is going to start making sulfuric acid. We're going to need water. So, and for water, we're going to need pipes. We're going to need pipe to ground, and then we're going to need as many pipes as we can make. So let's build a pipe out here, pipe to ground, so that we can just like basically have free distance. We're going to need more iron for those. Yeah. We've got iron for days, so like we should be okay. But still, I try not to choke my factory too much. 5, and then we'll make like a bunch of those too. Okay, pipe to ground. Pipe to ground. And then we need regular pipes to rotate that. We're going to need a storage tank to take this sulfuric acid. Probably a couple of them wouldn't hurt. We'll just build like a little bank of storage tanks here for our sulfuric acid supply. You're going to need to come this way. Yeah, that's fine actually. Let's pipe to ground these. Like that. And then we can pop this into there. Perfect. That's going to start to make a bunch of sulfuric acid. It's going to fill these tanks up. We'll let that do its thing for a bit. Eventually, we're going to need to run this sulfuric acid way the fuck out there. I could make a fluid storage for my train. So probably go ahead and do that. Let's go here. And then we'll turn it back to manual. Oh, actually, let's go here. Or time pass 30 seconds. That way it doesn't just immediately leave. Okay, there we go. We'll build a fluid storage tank on this train so that we can... Oh, we already have a fluid wagon, actually. So that we can store some sulfuric acid on there. For that, I'm going to need pumps. Yeah, so I need engine units to pump the sulfuric acid into that train. Which I should have a bunch of engines over here already. There should be a few in here, yeah. So we need, like, 3 pumps. Probably will be good. Okay, don't run into things. See, like, this protects your turrets and it allows them to still shoot, which is great. Okay. Pump here. So we're going to pump this into there, like so. Do one of these numbers. And then we're going to need to start to pump sulfuric acid into that. Alright, so let's go ahead and pipe. And then pipe to ground like this. Perfect. That's going to start filling up with sulfuric acid. We're going to need to build a couple more storage tanks to store that sulfuric acid next to the uranium. Oh, I can walk through, right? Because I have the bond. That's good. We'll let that get filled up. And then as it goes over there and starts to drain, we're going to need more of these. As it starts to drain, we will begin to worry about that. Let's also just make as many of these pipes as we can. Let's go ahead and actually take the car over there. Yeah, you have a car. let's go ahead and take the car over there and start building, excuse me, and start building our sulfuric acid storage up here a little bit. Okay, so when this train comes in, it comes in there, our fluid storage is not going to be able to be accessible, so we're going to have to address that. I have enough rails to address that, because it basically needs to be like that for it to work. And doing this is a pain in the ass, just because like you got to get it to mesh right, and it's not exactly the most fun or exciting thing to view, but shit, it's not what I wanted to do. But if we can get it to work, then it's perfect. Okay. Break this rail up, because we're not going to need this rail anymore. Perfect, perfect. And now we should, when it comes here, we should have a place for it to, yeah, so now the sulfuric acid will get dumped off there. We want the pipes to go out this way. 2, 3. We actually can build these pipes off in the other direction too, because we can have the acid pump in this way instead. Let's fill these storage tanks up like so. We'll have these pump in from here, like that, and then we can have it pump off this way. Not quite that way, but like that. There we go. Perfect. These are going to need to be powered, so we'll power them. I think our electricity consumption is doing okay now, so that's good. Can't stop pressing buttons. Okay, alright. How are we doing on this? We've got 5.4K. Let's go ahead and send that. Let's go ahead and send this. Do this, and then we will do a time passed of 10 seconds, or 30 seconds is good. We'll add a station. It's going to be this one, and then we will do full cargo or time past 30 seconds. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Let's get it going. We don't want it to run constantly because we don't have the fuel for that, I don't think. Oh, no, we do, but let's just go ahead and have it go. Like, that's fine. We have our electrical energy distribution done, so that's good. Next thing we should probably research is the personal battery. Okay, perfect. Set this to manual. Let's just let that drain. These should start, yeah, these are starting to produce uranium, which is great. Fuel, okay. This is not grabbing from there. It needs to go up here, I guess. That, okay. We'll extend it. There we go. Yeah, that should be filling these up shortly. The electrical consumption on this is pretty low. Let's see what we can do to... We need batteries for this, right? Yes, we need to make batteries, like ASAP. Which are made in chemical plants, so we need a chemical plant. Okay, we'll need to get some of these. A bunch of these. A bunch of these. We make a chemical plant or two, probably wouldn't hurt. We are probably going to want more sulfuric acid generation, honestly, if I'm being frank with you. So, should probably have these making another one. So let's do that. Let's can I have this split here? Yes, and then have it loop like that way. Put these down. We can break this for now. Put this, like, have it go here, and then put that there. and then put this leaping into that. Okay, perfect. Sulfuric acid. We need to power this up. There we go. That should start generating some sulfuric acid eventually. Yes. Okay, perfect. Now we need a chemical plant like off over here. We can split off these iron plates. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Like that. Have this go there. Have some sulfuric acid come in. This is going to need to get connected like this, I suppose. And then we make batteries. We need copper. How did I not notice that we needed copper as well? Yikes. Okay. This is not really doing anything here just yet, so maybe we should... What is stopping this? It's just slow as a bitch. Okay. So we can actually split this off. Maybe. If I can figure a way to do it, we can split this off. This might take some thinking. Okay, like that. Come this way, go down. We can have it loop like... No, we cannot have it loop like so. Shit. Okay. Okay, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. This might take a little bit of doing to get it to work just right, but we'll get it. I promise. Okay. This copper's gonna go on an adventure. Like that. Okay. Put it like this. Put one here. Okay, let's bridge these together. Bridge this up here. Like this. Okay, don't do that. Have this, transport belts. Go there. We're doing it. And then we can actually have this feed directly into there. And then just remove some of this iron off of here as it comes in. Like that until it starts to become even. There we go. That should do it. This will let us make batteries. Okay. Good. Stack inserter. Concrete. Refined flammables. Laser? For laser turrets. Yeah, let's do that. Power supply is down, which is unfortunate. It does not look like we have gotten around to restocking on our coal supply, I assume. Which is wild. Okay. No, these have burner arms, so they should be keeping in stock here, but it's not happening. Okay. We need basically like more coal, right? These have no power? These have no power. Okay, that explains some things. Let's pull some coal off of this line. Keep this powered up. We basically want these to run forever, essentially. So we'll split that. And we'll put another one over here. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this will start to help some, because it's shitty what's happening with our power supply. But once we get batteries built, it'll work out. We'll just build a big-ass battery bank, like, around here, and it'll be fine. Or maybe down here. I'm not sure yet. And they can store as much electricity as they like, except for when they explode. Which I feel like has happened, but hopefully will not continue to happen. I see this has started to get through, actually, down here. Let's break that for now. Let's take some of this. We need to figure out a new and better way to handle that. That's not working very well. We need to do this. So we need to split this again. Like that. Have some of it come up and around to here. Have this come up and around to there. That way we're not tainting our iron line over here with copper. Perfect. Not the most beautiful and elegant solution, but it is the solution I've got for now. So. What? Oh, it can only hold 4 at a time. Also probably should have something storing these batteries somewhere, so do that. Yeah, it's okay. We should be able to start making, yeah, we can make an accumulator. We're just going to start making a bunch of these to store power. We'll make a big bank of batteries and it'll be fine. These have a bunch of solid fuel, so I have an idea as to what we can do. Since it's not getting used for anything, let's have it power our, like our burners and stuff down here. Or our boilers, I mean, down here. Like, let's, do I have enough wood to make a chest? I don't, but I have enough iron to make a chest. Let's make a chest. And let's make an arm, a grabby arm to grab from the chest. And let's start filling this up with solid fuel as well, just as a backup. We need to connect it. So there we go. That's going to put solid fuel on that line, which will help kind of keep us going as we're trying to figure out what's going on here. Okay, so I think what I'm going to start doing is basically just filling up around these power poles with batteries or energy accumulators, whatever the fuck they're called, so we can have a steady supply of energy at all times. Seems to be the best way to handle this. Should keep us in business a little bit, at least. I hope. What's our train doing? I can't see it, so hopefully it's doing okay up there. I also have, like, I don't think I have any way to process the uranium yet anyway. I'm not 100% sure that we do. I don't think we have, like, a centrifuge or anything unlocked yet. Like, is that some research we can do somewhere? Advanced material processing, advanced electronics, mining productivity, lubricant. Missiles, that'd be good to have. We're actually going to need to research that, I believe. Centrifuge. So in order to get the centrifuge, we need to research concrete. Start getting uranium ore. We can start getting nuclear power after that, and that'll be good. Okay, so let's start storing more of these just around. It should store excess, right? Or is it just gonna eat my electricity? I guess not. Okay. Okay, this is working out. Let's get one more so we can make another like 4 or 5 accumulators. Yes, please, thank you. Okay. I want to have basically as much power as I possibly can just saved up around here so that I can power the entire factory while it's slowed down, right? That's the goal. My water. Fuck. Okay. Man, I did not realize that like lags out every time I alt tab. That's great. Trying to see if maybe we can get a Phasmophobia game put together before to close out with. Be cool. Now let's start placing more of them. That's perfect. I don't. Is this the game? No, I think RimWorld's the game where shit explodes. I do need to set up a gun here though. Now that I'm thinking about it, like I need to put a turret out here to protect these batteries. So let's do that. Do I have any ammo I can put in it? No, I guess not. So let's just put the whole ammo that we've got and figure it out. We go pick some ammo up from up here because this is an ammo factory somewhere up here. So let's grab some ammo. I probably didn't want to pick up grenades, but I've got some now, so that's fine. We want to just get the ammunition. We finished our laser. So we need to research concrete so we can start getting nuclear power. It's going to be necessary. Oop, bump the mic. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it seems like here in about 10 minutes we'll start, I think, playing Phasmophobia. That'll be cool. What are these? They're out of resources? They're out of resources. So if they're out of resources, let's find resources for them. Yeah? Like, we've got resources here. We've got resources like here that can be utilized. Like that. Break this off. Put another one here. Like that. We don't want to run out of iron. Iron would be horrible to run out of. We've got a lot of like iron production, but we definitely want to make sure we have like a fuck ton of iron production. It's going to be extremely important that we have as much iron as humanly possible on these lines. So, like you can see, I've got like 20 or 30 of these things just lined up to make iron, so. Okay, it looks like my solid fuel strategy has worked out somewhat. I don't know if these are being powered by solid fuel. It doesn't look like it. But it'll take all the coal it can get, and when it can't get that, it'll take solid fuel. And we have a chest over here that's got solid fuel set up too, so. And this is now running out of space, which is amazing. It's exactly what I want to see. These are storing up as much energy as possible. So we are actually in a very good place now. We should have a bunch of batteries. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. Probably could do with... Looks like our sulfur production is starting to slow down somewhat. Oh, that's not the fault of this thing. This thing is making sulfur out the ass. It's just that we're splitting it off really early, so that's fine. Probably wouldn't hurt to have... Well, no, we need more petroleum gas. That's what we need. We need another oil refinery. Do I have another oil refinery? I do not. I need stone bricks. Okay. Let's go get an oil refinery made so we can have more petroleum gas. So, we need bricks, which are being made over here. Start picking these up off of this. We're taking these bricks. These are our bricks. You're not allowed to have them anymore. Please and thank you. Okay. Is that enough? Yes, that is enough to make an oil refinery. Okay, so save this. And then real quick before we switch games, one more time, I want to show my last game that I finished. Find the one that has the highest playtime on it, which I think is almost done. Almost done. Ribbons? No, almost done. You have Waiting to Copper. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Real quick, this is what my first factory looked like. You can see I started to kind of do the ribbon thing for a bit, but it didn't work out so well. We have little robots flying around delivering stuff places. I've got a artillery cannon here that I can just like yeet people off the map from a distance, which we don't have anybody who's really... Is there something down here? No. No, we don't have anything that's really in range for Reckoning just yet. Can I reach down here? I can reach down here. Perfect. So we'll display and demo this real quick. See if there's anything over here. There is, in fact, not anything over here. But I can reach down here, and there's probably stuff down here. We're just going to artillery our way through this. Hopefully these are things. We will see shortly. It is, in fact, not things down here. I don't know why it's showing me that there are, like, creatures if there's not. But we're going to just fire artillery at random things. It gets to a point where it's like, you don't need to worry about fighting anything. Because, like, things are going to fight themselves. We have turrets that are getting destroyed down here, but that's okay. Not super worried about that. We've got our missile coming out this way to see if there's anything over here. There is, in fact, things down here, so we have targets. Let's go ahead and blow these up as well. Do we have targets over here? Did we get anything? Doesn't look like it. Well, like I said, we do have targets down here, so we're going to blow them the fuck up. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. We'll see what this gets... What gets lit up down here. This is just a bunch of worms. It's perfect. 10 out of 10. Top tier. This game is amazing. It's been Factorio. This game is amazing. If you are looking for something that is relatively cheap and you can spend hours playing, it's 10 out of 10. Anyway, let's swap one last time to BRB. And let's start up Phasmophobia. Spooky.